And now to the story of a man who has excelled against all odds. His journey to the bench is a powerful testament to resilience, determination, and the pursuit of justice against all odds. Overcoming the challenges of visual impairment, Dr. Kibaya Imana Laibuta made history as the first blind judge in Kenya's history. His appointment to the Court of Appeal not only reflects his personal achievements, but also symbolizes a significant step towards greater inclusivity within Kenya's judiciary. Tonight, Judge Laibuta walks us through how he seamlessly integrates technology into his work, using screen readers and other assistive tools to deliver judgments, publish books, and mentor the next generation of legal professionals. The swearing in of Judge Laibuta was a first for the bench. He is Kenya's first blind judge. He lost his sight after a medical accident when he was in his early 20s.
Life is like a marathon, but mine is in the dark because I am blind. I don't run in light because I don't have the advantage of appreciating light. So I called it a race in the dark. Do you know I wrote that poem? It was during a holiday. I had gone to Thika School for the Blind for rehabilitation, and when we went on holiday, you left your equipment behind. This poem couldn't wait for me to come back. So what I did, I told my young uncle, get me a foolscap, a ruler, and a pen. And I penned them, you know. Roses are bright editions. Pinks, whites, and reds of roses. With brittle sparkles of little reality, mingling, twinkling of life.
Back then, he was mostly familiar with the Braille. Braille is a system of raised dots that can be read with the fingers by people who are blind or who have low vision.
My first interaction when I did my master's at the London School of Economics and told that here we do not type essays, we process them on computer, and you're forced now to get a laptop and begin. Little did I realize that it was really going to transform my life.
This experience opened Judge Laibuta to a world where advances in technology like screen readers,
the audio will tell you what you are doing. Play together.
Yeah. Which convert text into synthesized speech, enabled him to have access to things like websites or texts without the need for Braille. The screen readers are also built into many existing models of smartphones, enabling one to access text messages.
This is a Braille display.
Oh, okay.
Device.
Okay.
It displays electronic text in Braille.
Okay.
The Braille notations you can hear.
Years after, he earned respect as a law expert and full-time practitioner. Today, he sits at the Court of Appeal.
The Court of Appeal works virtually, and I work from home.
Yeah.
I have researchers based in different parts of this country. They're not in Mombasa with me, they don't sit with me. I have a secretary who sits in Nairobi. And it's all about coordinating and working together. And as a court, other judges sit quite, in different locations, in their home libraries, home offices, and things like that. And that's how we work. You see what technology does for us.
Judge Laibuta says he enjoys a good book.
It said that there is no instance in modern times of a Chuzzlewit having been found on terms of intimacy with...
With the use of audiobooks, he can enjoy novels and other published works through sound alone.
My phone here, I have a library of 267 or slightly more audiobooks, ranging from 6 to 41 hours of book reading. And it's something that I can carry along in my pocket.
Yeah.
And handle almost just about every manner of information, social media, mail, take calls, write text, and so forth. I will listen as the robot reads.
Having literally been thrown into the deep end with his first encounter with computer technology, Judge Laibuta purposed to work towards empowering persons with disabilities through technology.
What are we doing to equalize opportunities for our children at the basic education level, at the secondary school education level, at tertiary colleges? Yeah, Braille is out of it's already outdated for them.
Yeah.
It's no longer the years a child would write an essay in Braille, is taken to someone else to transcribe, and the sighted teacher has to read the transcription and award marks. Kids should be able to process their essays, their exam papers on a laptop.
In his efforts to see to it that young learners are better supported with assistive devices, Judge Laibuta mentors learners at the Salvation Army Likoni School for the Blind with the Enable Computer Labs for the Blind program, which has employed assistive technology, computer instructors, and enrolled visually impaired students and teachers.
We are putting computer technology in the hands of young learners, just so that even as they come to the tertiary education level, they are quite proficient. As they go into employment, we hope that employers will be able to at least be obligated to actualize reasonable accommodation and fund their computer accessibility needs.
Learning here is paperless. Blind children and those with low vision start by mastering the keyboard
F7, F8, F9, F9, F10.
After which they are introduced to typing skills
2.10 application
with the help of a screen reader. Charity is a teacher here.
Umefanya assignment yangu Hamisi? Aya, umeona assignment swali ilikuwa inasemaje?
Computer, what is computer virus?
Very good.
She was once a student at this school.
In the year 2017, it was my first time interacting with computers. It was my first time seeing computers physically, face to face. But I built interest in computer. I used to spend my time here, and after graduating from high school, before that, I did a lot of projects concerning coding when I was still in high school. Being that I'm a computer instructor in a school where I studied, I believe I'm a role model to these kids, because most of the time you hear these learners saying, I want to become a computer teacher like Teacher Charity.
Teacher Sami was initially opposed to introducing computer technology to these children.
I believe it was impossible for a blind person to learn computer. That was what I had in mind, because I knew Braille and I knew everything should be in Braille. But due to technology, Braille is cumbersome, Braille is bulky. But as far as IT is concerned, you can go in, look for other materials, relevant materials, which will support learning.
According to the Kenya Institute of Special Education, KISE, the lack of assistive devices has seen learners shun education and even confine themselves in the house. The construction of the first of its kind factory dedicated to producing, assembling and repairing assistive devices will empower persons with disabilities in Africa. This promises to ease the burden of access to crucial tools and position Kenya as a regional powerhouse in supporting special needs education.
The problem comes when those who face those needy situations usually don't know where to go. But I can assure you, if you reached out, say, to Kenya Society for the Blind, to Enable, to KUB, Kenya Union of the Blind, to KISE, for example, they'll be able to tell you, you need this, this is where you get it.
The story of Judge Laibuta is that of Kenya's first blind judge who envisions a world where every individual has all-inclusive access to the same educational, technological, and employment opportunities.
You are worth everything that you require to scale your heights. All you need is position yourself, beware of your special needs, get to know how to address them, get the right support mechanisms. They may not always be there. Invest that rare shilling into it, but most important, invest in yourself. And how do you invest in yourself? Begin by believing in yourself.